Congratulations on reaching that monetization level.
Thanks, brother.
You know, uh, hey, listen, a lot of people quit YouTube before they see any type of success from it. So, shout out to you for being able to, you know, uh, pioneer through all that
Appreciate it.
and finally get there. So, um, that's good. That's really good. And sky's the limit from here.
Hard facts. D said Luke came in on that demon time.
No, no, no. 'Cause I'm in the car, and when you got to stream to your channel, they're asking you, oh, put a title to the video and all
Yeah,
this other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, these gammas. So you said about the gammas restocking, right?
Yeah.
They haven't not ever restocked an 11. Um, they usually make a good plethora of pairs.
Mhm.
Now, it may not be a restock directly on Nike because to that point, they have not restocked the Black Cat 4s to date. So essentially, you're going to see sizes pop up at like your Snipes, at your, some of these other retailers, not necessarily directly through Nike. And I don't know what their purpose of that is, because in the past they've done it right. They've restocked a lot of shoes like at the top of the hour, right? Especially every Saturday almost. You'd be like, oh, they'll probably come back at around 11 o'clock, and a lot of times it happens, right? But these here in particular, I mean, look, there's a ton of pairs out there, but with it being this close to Christmas and people are like, hey, if I can get these, it'll be something nice under the tree. And it's essentially an all black Jordan 11 that is wearable with damn near almost any outfit you can really think about. It's going to be a hot commodity. It's like you said a few weeks ago, what's a million pairs if the demand is 4 or 5 times that? So with that being said, if any of you are thinking to yourselves, I could probably drag my feet on getting these, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I would, if you have an opportunity to secure your pair, pick it up. Now, if they end up sitting around, maybe you think about doing a return and coming back to them if and when they go on sale like that.
It's a fair take. It's a smart take.
It's
It's a smart move.
it's a little bit of a gamble, but you're making a gamble with your pair in hand. At least then you can be like, all right, do I really need these right now, or do I feel like I can come back to them later? Now, here's the other thing, because the white cement 4s sat around, but they never went on sale. So there's that too. So just because the shoe sits around doesn't necessarily mean it goes on sale either.
So D mentioned there has been a restock on Black Cats, but were you referring? You were probably referring to it directly on Nike, right?
Okay, so I'm glad he brought that up, because technically there was a restock. And from what I'm hearing, the restock that went down yesterday, that website is already sent out cancellations.
Oh, they did?
Yep.
Oh. So Nice Kicks, he said, let me
That's
see, they
what it
restocked
was.
Black Cats on Nice Kicks, all right. And then
And they are canceling
Hibbits.
orders.
And he said, and they
Hibbits,
restocked on Hibbits today as well.
Hibbits, I don't think they canceled anything, but Nice Kicks, I heard for a fact that they were canceling theirs.
I didn't know that. So they canceled those orders, huh?
Yeah, and listen, it's happened before. It's happened before.
Monty in the build, the goat in the build. What up? What up?
So, now Hibbits. Here's the thing: what sizes did Hibbits have when they restocked?
We'll wait for him to tap in with that.
What sizes do they have? Now, usually when they restock, they'll have like 8, 9, 9.5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Sometimes when I see them restock.
Yeah. Oh, a Sneaker Tyler, he said the same with the Shattered Backboards. They still haven't gone on sale, at least in the smaller sizes that are left. Because I have seen Shattered Backboards on sale, but not necessarily smaller sizes.
Yeah, Shattered Backboards did go on sale. I believe one of the sites was Snipes. They had them. No. Yeah, it was not Snipes. What's the other one called? I hit it. What's the one that starts with it? There's another one that starts with an S. Shoe Palace.
Shoe, yeah.
I think Shoe Palace had them on sale for $115, but they didn't have anything bigger than a size 10.
All right, well, Kicking Chips just said that. He said I got Black Hat grade school restock on Shoe Palace a little while ago. 6.5 young for my youngest daughter. Hope they don't cancel it. Yeah, I think you're gonna be good on the Shoe Palace side.
Yeah, the grade schools are a lot more plentiful right now than the men's pairs. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But that being said, a lot of people are snatching up that 6.5, 7Y.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are doing that.
Hey, just a sneakerhead said my pair didn't ship yet from Nice Kicks. Haven't gotten an email yet. So yeah, let's see. Keep me updated, D, on how that turns out, because that's where those cancellations were coming out from. Nice Kicks.
Now, here's my theory on this, and literally, I just thought about this. This could be a way for these stores to quote unquote start to combat these shoes sitting on sale. Sitting on the shelves, going on sale. Because if they just hold back from doing any type of restocks anytime soon, it's obviously going to raise the FOMO and kind of change the landscape on how people start to move. Because we're all expecting restocks because of what's happened in the past. But this could technically be a new strategy in that, okay, we did our release, the pairs we had, they went. Maybe we have more, but you know what? For now, we're going to hold on to these until a later date. And essentially, everyone's just kind of waiting for a restock to occur that just has not happened yet.
Right.
And the other thing is, too, have you heard about this possible 6-day event for the sneakers app where they're supposed to be bringing back unknown pairs, but apparently they're supposed to be hype pairs?
Where's that at? Is that on the sneakers app?
Well, here's the problem. The problem is there's a lot of American content creators that are talking about that event, and they fail to mention that it's for the UK only.
Oh.
Yeah. See, that's the caveat to that situation, because the first time I heard it, I went looking for it, and I didn't see it on the sneakers app anywhere. But when these guys are talking about it, they don't mention it's a UK event. And now we've seen the UK get restocks. Bro, remember when the UK was getting restocks on SB4 Pine Greens?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Multiple times. They got restocks multiple times on the Lost and Founds.
The Lost and Founds. They were getting a lot of things.
Bro,
there was a lot of Kobe's. There was a lot of things they were getting. They
even got, dude, they saw restocks on Travis Scott's.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Why that is, I have no idea. But, you know, that's what's going on right now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, look, let's keep it real. Like, without the American market, a lot of these shoes essentially they definitely will just sit around.
Yo, did we lose you?
Overall, Gammas are going. Listen, they're going to be an easy shoe.
You cutting out a little bit.
It looks like it's going to. Am I?
Yeah. At least on my end, you are.
Hold on, give me a second, because I'm about to walk in the house where I have.
I can hear you now. I heard you say Gamma 11s, and that was pretty much all I heard. All right. I don't know what happened to Lou there. He said, I meant to ask you guys about the future GT you brought up a few days ago. I had no idea they were going for so much money. Why? Low stock? What's the story with those? Well, what's the stock? Hey, AD, do you know the stock numbers on those future GTs?
You can hear me now?
Stock. Yeah. I can hear you.
All right, am I clear?
Yeah. Yep. You sound pretty good.
All right. What I was saying was Gamma 11s are going to be easy to get so long as you just go out and get them.
I think so too. I think I have mentioned that if you put in like half a footwork, you should be okay.
But don't think you're just going to be able to find at least the big sizes come like Tuesday when you feel like rolling out of bed.
Yeah. That's a fair take.
Arguably, like, you got to remember too, like this shoe, bro, it's been 12 years since the first time they ever came out. So you know how many old school sneakerheads that have gotten out of the game are going to come out the woodwork for this shoe?
Would they? You don't think they're comfortable in their Brooks right now?
Say that again?
Don't you think they're nice and comfortable in their Brooks right now?
Nah, bro. I'm telling you right now. The 11s always bring out a lot of people, bro. The 11s always bring out a lot of people. Because think about it. Remember when you went to the store to pick up your Black Cats and you had that dude standing there trying to get his pair and you're like, oh, you told me to come up? Bro, this is the shoe to where they don't know nothing about how to cop these shoes, but they gonna come out to cop this shoe. They definitely gonna come out to cop this shoe, bro. Mm-hmm. You ain't seen it in 12 years. Yeah. 12 years.
Yeah. Fair, look, it's a fair take. I mean, what you are advising, smartest way to move. It's the smartest way to move. JD, look, for anybody that has a JD status account, this was a 0-point reserve. You have absolutely nothing to lose, points included. You had nothing to lose to reserve a pair. You could reserve the pair and not pick it up. It's all good. But you know what I mean? It makes sense just to lock in your pair. It's just the smartest thing to do. If you can lock it in. Why not? It's a smart way to move. You can always release it, relinquish it, sell it, return it. You can always do all that stuff. Just lock it in.
And here's the other thing, Derek. We are how close to release day, and the prices are, for the most part, are still a good amount above retail.
It's steady because normally the price will start coming down.
Correct.
Yeah.
I just looked today. Size 12 was like was 308.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now the release date's in what? What's today? Wednesday? Shoot, the release date's in 3 days.
Couple of days, yeah. Yep.
It's gonna be a fun day though. We're gonna see a lot of W's. Hope to see a lot of W's. Oh, that's the other thing. Hold up. I forgot about this, bro. Tell me why my Saturday pickup time is between 11 and 2 p.m.
Yeah. For JD, that's what they've been doing. DSG
they changed it up.
10 to no, it's been like that. JD.
No. Hold on. It's been like that for during the week. Remember, it used to be when they were doing the releases on Saturdays, you had up until about 5 o'clock.
Nah, most recently, it's the JD put that same time on there.
1,000% most recently, yes. But
yeah.
I
know that. It used to be different. Correct. It used to be different. They changed it up. JD changed it up. The DSG always had a time restriction there too, and DSG is functioning off of Eastern time. Just know that.
Yes.
For you, it don't matter because you are in the Eastern time, but for me,
correct. But for you, West Coast, correct.
Yep. Yep. There's a difference. Yo.
Yeah.
Every time Chief coming through the live, he always asks
Chief
this question.
Kingdom?
He always asks this question. He always says this.
That's
I don't know. He said the same thing. He said, "Do you catch fades?" He said, "You look weak." Not gonna hold. the mere fact that every time they join the live, they say the same exact thing. I'm sorry, it was funny to me. Oh, real quick. Kicking Trips had asked the question. He said he meant to ask us about the future GTs we bought up a few days ago. He said I had no idea they were going for so much money. Why? Low stock? What's the story with those? The future GTs. Well, what was the stock numbers on those? Do you know?
You know, I'd have to go look it up. I don't know, but
Okay.
the thing is, you know, it's something new that people actually like, and you know, you have a music artist behind it, right? That
Right.
people tend to like too.
Right.
So,
Mandy Pandy in the build. What up? Who's that guy standing with you in that picture? Amanda Son. What's that? Who is that?
damn.
Oh, that's me. Okay.
Ah!
You know what I'm saying? had to check that profile
You
picture.
stupid, bro. You're like,
You know what I'm saying? I was like, wait, hold on a second. I see somebody. Okay, yeah, okay.
but to my man's question, I mean, listen, to me, that's a smart way to roll out a silhouette, number one, and two, they should keep it that way for the time being, because listen, this is how they ruined the Jordan 4 on Earth, right? They did their grandma's driveway joint. People loved the shoe for the most part, right? People also love the fact that resale was high on it, you know. So as a hype beast sheep that likes to follow the crowds like that, you know, they felt okay stepping out wearing them because of the resale. And then Nike said, yeah, about that. We just gonna keep hitting you with all these colors. All of them, bro. And then it just brought down the prestige that shoe. Honestly, I thought they were going somewhere with it for Nigel. I really did. And then they, to me, shot themselves in the foot when they came out with the Bike Air 4s. I was like, what the hell are you doing this for?
Right.
As soon as they announced that, bro, you remember when we started seeing mock-ups of that joint and we were calling that shit the Charizard 4? Because it looked like the Pokemon Charizard joint.
Hey, Lou.
Right? What happened?
Sir, the verbiage. We talked about this.
My bad.
This is my first monetized stream, sir.
My bad.
All right. I'm gonna need like I'm gonna have to do this like the radio station. I'm gonna need like a 5-second delay so I can like boop, boop.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, they killed their own shoe. Now we'll see what happens with these. You know, I don't think they're a bad shoe. It's just for me personally, it's not something I would rock. You know, but I think they look good. I do think they look good.
Hey Tyler, do you like these Balvin 4s? Is that a good sheesh or bad sheesh? Where you at?
Speaking of which, I'm hearing those Balvin 4s are the colorway that we've seen are supposed to be friends and family.
Well, it makes sense.
And essentially, they're going to be coming out with a different colorway for the public. So,
nah, AOD, you good because that wasn't I wasn't monetized when you was on. So yeah, cussing on it, doesn't matter. And watch. Let me talk about that. Like we're grown, right? So this isn't for us or whatever, but for the advertisers that want to advertise on your channel, they want you to put down if there's profanity in your videos or whatever. They want to. I'm learning all of this. I've been monetized for a day, right? But so I'm researching all this stuff. But they're saying that, depending on the type of content. Let's say you do reaction videos to like murders and gore and hardcore gory killings and stuff like that. Like advertisers might not advertise as much on a topic like that as far as, because it's not the friendliest content, I guess. That's all that's about. That's really what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean, because they ask you is the content for kids,
Correct.
right?
And you know, even though it's not for kids, because none of my videos are, like, literally, you know, but we'll see how
Yeah,
it
but
goes.
see, okay, so here's the thing. It's asking you that because if it does, it will show up in like YouTube Kids. They'll scrutinize it against the age restricted part of YouTube. That's why.
Oh no, for sure. And there's a lot of things you can't do with your video, you know, when you put it down as far as like made for kids. It actually restricts
Yeah.
a lot of things, you know, in your video itself. So yeah, none of
I
my
mean,
content.
part of that
I
is
don't cuss. I don't cuss in none of my videos. Like, literally, I do not do it. And I'm conscious. I'm aware of it. You know what I mean? And I still don't say it's for kids.
yeah. Like part of that's I mean, honestly, that whole thing we're talking about, that's part of the reason why TikTok was under so much scrutiny because some of the characters that were popping up on there that were specifically targeting children.
Right. No,
You
yeah,
know?
that is true. King Midas in the bill. What up, King? What's good? What
Have you
good?
know have you noticed we haven't seen any of those games anymore? Remember when people were climbing the crates?
Oh yeah. The climbing the crates and falling off of them. Yeah.
Remember when the people were jumping out of the car as the car was rolling and,
And
and
dancing.
dancing?
Yeah, they're doing the
Yeah.
dance and yeah.
Right?
Or
We
even
don't
trying to jump over the car like Kobe.
yes. Or like I Show Speed, he tried that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We haven't, knock on wood, because there was another one I saw where what was it? People were like putting that stuff on their hand and trying to light their hand on fire and do all types of nonsense. Thankfully, we haven't seen that stuff as of late.
On
You know?
I did see a pretty gruesome. I mean, you see how I laughed up front because I shouldn't laugh at it, but it was kind of funny to me. I did see this gruesome video of this cat messing around with a firework, and he was supposed to drop it into the tube, but they were holding it, and he's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna hurt myself doing this. I didn't read the instructions on it or anything, and somebody else lit it, and almost instantly, like when he like got the flame and that fuse, it was like, I mean, it blew up instantly.
Yeah.
Instantly, and the guy ran away, and all you saw was like his hand. His hand was all bloody. You saw blood dripping from his face. I was like, ah.
Yeah. Yep. That's how that one football player, he used to play for the Giants. I forget his name, but he was lighting fireworks and unfortunately blew two of his fingers off.
Shout out to King Midas. Said, hey everyone. If you are enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this amazing channel. This is the thing. I'm Possible, J Elevate, and we're your Kicks 26 and one pair at a time. Appreciate the plug, my brother. Thank you.
Definitely appreciate that.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Jason Pierre Paul. Thank you.
JPP,
yep. JPP.
Tookie Johnson in the build. What up?
So let me ask you this, because we still have Bugs Bunny 8s.
Bugs Bunny 8s, yes.
We still have I'm in year 4s.
I'm in year 4s, yes.
And there's something else I'm missing. What am I missing? The Griffies just came out. I'm on 4s. Oh, apparently those Costco SBs are being pushed to January, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There's something else supposed to come out the rest of this month.
Yo, the more and more I look at these dark mochas, I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I want them, but I'm gonna wait.
Nice.
I'm gonna wait for them to go on Sneakers app. I'm not paying. I'm in year that shipping.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you. But you want to know what though? And I'm saying this actually respectfully to the shoe because we already know, you know, with Armand you get better quality, right? That's already there. But I'm saying this respectfully. These, you can't even compare these to the Cave Stones though. Like this isn't even like a Cave Stone battle now. Like these colors are completely different. It's completely different than the mock-ups that I saw before.
Yep.
I mean, these were going to beat the Cave Stones anyway because it's an Armor. But now, I mean, yeah, this color isn't even. I mean, a mocha versus the Cave Stones. The Cave Stones are pretty much like gray, bro, for the most part.
Correct.
So yeah, these are two different. We're talking about a mocha. This a mocha is a brown. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is two different colors now.
Correct. But I mean, when you put them next to each other, you really see the difference in them.
For sure.
But
yeah, for sure.
But
I'm liking these joints though.
I like them. I do. I think these are really nice. Personally, I think it's the best Armor 4 they've put out.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice.
But listen, I'm ready for them to. The 6 was decent. I wasn't that interested in the Armor 6, but I'm willing to see like what else they do. You know?
Man, you sound like you might be catching a little cold, man. You all right?
Yeah, nose a little stuffed.
I hear it. Oh
Nose
no, somebody needs a little nasal flush.
Yeah.
A little nasally.
Yeah.
I feel you. Feel better. It's all good.
Yeah.
Dory said it looks like that expensive leather couch. Yeah,
Yes, it does.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Don't it?
It does. That it does, bro.
I like the way these joints look, man. Like I really do. Now that we got official images out, it looks way better than I thought.
Yeah. It's one of the better it's one of the better 4s that have dropped this year. All right, collab wise, right? Collab wise, where do you rank them? Between Brick by Bricks, Undefeateds, and these Armor 4s.
Oh, the Armor 4s will go underneath both of those, bro. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a little biased. I'm definitely a little biased with that one. Beautiful shoe, but now, with that being said, outside, because obviously it is a collab, but outside of that, I will put those above every other 4 that we've had. Well,
don't tell Jay that.
No, because I was just about to say I don't know if I would put it above the White Cement 4, but I would put it above the Red Air Force. I'm a little. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little biased with those. I'll have to get them in hand before I put those above my SB Navy 4s. But I probably would.
Look,
Taking Trip said Undefeated for sure. So you will put these ahead of the Undefeateds? Wow. Is that what you're saying, fam? Would you put these above the Undefeateds? I'm curious.
I think, listen, I honestly, in terms of quality and color, see, when I think about putting, looking at the shoes and ranking them, I try to take into account a lot of different factors. Color, quality, build, story, you know what I mean? Like all that. Now, because I've seen other Armor Miniere 4s, in terms of it being an Armor 4 again that we're getting, that kind of brings the point scale on it down for me. But in terms of build quality, presentation, like all that, when you look at it, to be honest with you, the quality of that Armor 4, is a better put together shoe than the other 2.
And
and that's build quality. Now, in terms of
and honestly, I do agree with that simply because it's an Armor. So I mean, in theory, it's supposed to be, if that makes sense. It's literally supposed to be.
Now, just thinking about the Undefeated 4, it's the fact that they gave us a shoe essentially we never thought we'd be able to get our hands on. Now, technically, we still, quote unquote, don't have our hands on what the original build was. They gave us essentially, I don't even know what the right word for it is. not necessarily a replica, but they gave us something, right? They let the people. It's the undefeated four for the people. Let's just put it that way. How about that?
Right. Right.
Okay. Now the brick by bricks. The thing about that shoe is it's the first of its kind, in a sense. Jordan 4 with Bike Air on the back.
Correct.
You know.
Correct. Yep.
So that's the way I'm looking at it in terms of Alba Meniere wins in terms of like quality. Like the quality is above those other two.
For sure. For sure. That part I do agree with. Just to clarify, Kick and Trip said no, it goes under the undefeated because I was asking. I was like, oh snap, you put these over the undefeated? No, he's saying that the undefeateds are above the Armor Force.
The undefeateds is like a unicorn pair that we could only dream to own. And Nike gave us something. Honestly, let's think of it from this perspective, bro. If they never ever dropped the Bike Air 4s, none of us would ever think to ourselves, oh, what if they put Bike Air on the back of the shoe?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just something we've never had before. And it was executed in a great way. Not only did they make the shoe nice, but the box presentation, the whole story behind it, like everything that went into the brick by bricks was done very well. Mm-hmm. But again, if they never made that shoe, no one's sitting here thinking to themselves, oh man, what if they made a shoe that represented like the bricks of New York City and
right,
putting Bike Air on the back? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So,
yeah, no, that is a fair take.
Let me ask you this.
Fair take.
Let me ask you this. With the undefeated 4, what change would you make to that shoe? Because I have one.
Oh, with the undefeated 4, what change would I make? I would. I mean, initially, I would say the initial materials. I'm okay with the lighter green that they chose. I know the green is different.
Okay.
But I would potentially just go with like a better nubuck, a better quality. Maybe not so low cut, nubuck. Something that has a little bit more, kind of like the materials of the brick by bricks.
Okay. So right? The thing I thought about was either you swap the Nike Air out on one of the back tabs for the actual undefeated symbol, mm-hmm. or you do it like you did those Craft Ivory 3s, where remember like it was clear and then like on the inside like you could see remember like the Jumpman was clear but Nike Air was under it.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of the Jumpman, like it's the undefeated symbol and you see Nike Air through it.
I got you. Plenty in the bill. What up, Plan? No, yeah, I got you. And so initially, what took me so long to answer because I had thought about it, right? I was like, well, they could have just made it like the OGs and put a Jumpman on the back of it. But I understand why they changed it. That's why I didn't want to pick on the heel tab, just to be honest with you. But it was the first thing I thought of. I was like, well, they could have left it like the OGs, but that was because of that. That's the reason why I said I'm okay with the color, because once again, we know the color is different. But I that is a good matter of fact. Some people tapped in and said the hang tag. King Midas
hang tag.
Yeah, he didn't.
See, I don't personally think of the hang tag because I don't wear that damn thing. But it didn't come with the metal chain, right?
Yeah,
They had the little plastic piece, right?
correct.
Yeah, see, it should have had the metal chain. So if people are talking about that little chain, yeah, I agree with them. It
Right.
should have had that.
So the Sneaker Tyler said it would have made the material dark green leather, and and watch this. Like, how come we didn't get a hang tag with the Black Cats? Didn't the previous version come with a red hang tag for
Yeah,
the Black Cats?
the thick red hang tag. You're right.
Thick red hang tag. We didn't get a
You're
hang tag
absolutely
with the
right.
Black Cats.
You're right.
I'm kind of scratching my head on that one. Like, for real?
Well, listen, next year Nike's trying to essentially take it back to what they used to do. So I would think that they're going to start implementing hang tags more, seeing as how they're going to start doing face boxes and now retro cards as well.
For sure.
So if you're doing that, bring back the hang tags too.
Yeah, bro. I do understand the concept, right? Like I do understand the concept of people like, I don't care, you know, you don't wear none of that stuff. Me, I'm a fan of like presentation.
Yeah, I need all that.
I like it. I like it when we have a nice box, right? Remember the shoe tree, the shoe trees, you know, the actual plastic shoe trees we used to get. You know what I mean? Whether it's some tissue paper, whether it's a hang tag, whether it's a card. I'm here for all of that stuff. Like, I really am. I can appreciate like the craftsmanship, you know what I mean? Even if it's just something that's printed off and it's just a generic card, I want it. You know what I mean? I can appreciate that stuff.
Yo, you ain't never lie about that because so I have the 2013 pair of Gammas with the hang tag, the plastic hang tag. Bro, for as much as they charging for these 11s, you mean to tell me you can't, bro? And you know damn well them plastic shoe trees is what? Probably half a cent on the dollar, bro.
Right, it's nothing.
It ain't costing them nothing.
Hey, just a sneakerhead. I'm gonna say it again. I can appreciate a nice box.
Pause. Oh, look at that, using that Gamma blue.
Yeah.
We work too hard for our money.
Like this right here, fam. This right here, yes.
Yeah, like, look at that. Yep.
Absolutely.
And look, I'm sorry if I'm missing a bunch of comments. It's hard to see on the phone. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in right now.
You good?
On the night, man. Celebrating our guys' milestone achievement. You know, all that good stuff. You know?
Hey, thanks for tapping in. Like literally, everybody, thanks for tapping in. I have finally hit monetization. For those of y'all that's new who's tapped in, look, I'm going to talk to my content creators right now. For anyone who is not monetized yet, I'm going to tell you, this has been a gruesome process. It's been very extremely painful. It's been tiring. It's been stressful. It's been all of the above. It was nothing easy, you know, for anyone who's done it and it was a walk in the park. Congratulations, because it was not for me. I mean, this was a 3-year process. I look at this like a 3-year internship with YouTube, and finally, the internship is over. That's how I'm literally processing this. So, anybody who's in this thing, don't give up. That's all I can. Just stick with it. Don't give up.
Real quick too. That reminds me. For those of y'all that tap in on Saturday mornings, it changes things now.
You said yes. Yeah, that's right. On Saturday mornings, I will no longer be live streaming my personal channel. We will all be connected to one pair at a time. You are absolutely correct. Good looking out, Day. I appreciate you. Salute. I appreciate you. We got Heart for the World. Hey Lou, this is the church right here. Heart for the World Christian Center. This is the
no
ministry.
way.
That's the ministry right there. So
wow.
So our next event we have coming up is going to be the Christmas outreach. I live streamed the Thanksgiving outreach. The Christmas one is the Thanksgiving one on steroids, right? So that's the biggest event that's happening right there. Kicknology in the building. Yo, what up, fam? Appreciate it.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all gotta go check out your boy on IG. They got him and Plenty Hardaway got something going for the Bugs Bunny 8s.
Speaking of, I think Plenty is still tapped in. A Truth. Let's try to coordinate something. Me, you, and Plenty, man. So we can get a live stream going. Try to get something going here. December 20th is the outreach, by the way. December 20th. We got a shout out here. What's good? Where your kicks?
What's good? What's good? Hey,
Let's
don't
shout out.
forget you got something to set up with the guy that was on with us on Sunday. Your boy who served that time.
Yes. Yep, car guy. Yep.
Yes, car guy. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, cool. Plenty's still here. So he said, let's do it. All right, yeah, man. We'll coordinate. We'll get something going behind the scenes. Yep. Say yes, sir. Giveaway of the Bugs Bunny 8s. They doing a nice little giveaway.
Yeah. I think I tagged you. On IG.
Yeah. I had peeped. Yeah, man. Someone's gonna get blessed.
Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with free 99. Shoot.
That's right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That is correct though.
Yo, you know it'd be nice to do like a end of the year, like a giant panel end of the year live.
Ironically, for New Year, for New Year's, I'm actually we're having a party here at the crib, and we're gonna have just a small party. It's not gonna be nothing major or whatever. We got some personal friends coming over, but I'm gonna live stream that party. So I'm gonna move my camera upstairs and just live stream just us kicking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You already got your New Year's kicks picked out?
I do not. Now that you mention that, I don't.
I don't either, bro. I don't know what to wear for New Year's.
I might go get me a pair of Birkenstocks and have my toes out.
Man. All right. I got a question for everybody. Everybody tapped in the chat right now, okay? Remove Brick by Bricks, remove Undefeated, remove Black Cats. Like, honestly, for your own personal thing that you like, what has been your favorite pickup of the year? What has been your favorite pickup? Like the shoe you looked at and said, regardless of hype or what anybody else had to say about that shoe, you're just super happy you have it in your collection.
Oh man. So pretty much you're saying remove all of the hype kicks. That's what you're saying?
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's so easy to go to a hype kick, but like, honestly, with everything that released this year, you know what? The Chicago Low, that's a great choice. So good. I have 2 pairs of those. The only shoe I've ever doubled up on to keep, bro.
All right, let me.
Like, listen, I love the fact that I have the Undefeated. Like, I love the fact that I have the Undefeated 4 more than the Brick by Brick 4. But, and the thing I love about the fact of it is the fact that thank God I got it for retail. That's one. But I don't necessarily think those are like the favorite thing I picked up this year.
You see, and for me, it actually is because kind of like the point that you were talking about with the Gamma 11s on how long it's been since we've seen this shoe.
Okay.
Undefeated, we just went 20 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Wow. You're right.
I'm like,
you're
wow.
right. You're right. 20 years, no actual opportunity to have them.
See, that's
you're absolutely right.
So even though there's pairs that got issues and all that stuff, it's that we waited 20 years for this, and I'm like, oof. Yes, give them to me. Yes, and then take a look at the high 85 breads.
See, to me, that shoe, to me, I almost feel like that shoe is closest to my heart.
It's definitely there for me too. But look, Sneaker Tyler said flu games. Look, those flu games sat around, and I love my flu games.
You know what's interesting about that? So Sneaker Tyler, I don't think you even old enough to see the flu game actually go down. And and I'm not trying to say it to disrespect you. Just let us know what the reason is behind it. And I'm surprised he said that for as much as he talks about LeBron's.
Yeah, that's a.
Oh, Sig said flu games too.
Flu games, yep. He said one shoe is too many to list, and that's one thing that's kind of monumental about this year, right? I had said this in my my soft pink, my Jordan 5 video. You know, being that this is the 35th year anniversary for the 5s, I'm like, take a look. We got Tokyo 5s, you got grapes, we got fire red, we got the metallics, we got the pink awakes, the racer blues. We getting 5 at the 5 at the 5 at the 5. I'm sure we got more than that. I just don't have them, right? Oh, the 5s that just dropped. What's the black ones? The Saint Germain,
Pierre Saint Germain's.
Yeah. We got those. You know what I mean? Like they've given us so much, but then again, I'm not complaining about it. I'm like, this is the 35th year anniversary. Man, we got blessed. We literally got, bro. I still need Tokyo 5s. I do. I need Tokyo 5s.
Well, I'm good on them, Joyce. I'm good on them. Like, man, I was happy I hit them for retail, but
oh, I can't wait. Kicknology said people gonna be mad at my top 10 list. I can't
but see,
wait.
Like it's what he wants for himself, you know, like.
Oh, nah, I can't wait. I'm telling you, I can't wait because I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy that. For sure.
Honestly, I feel like I do. I just kind of feel like maybe my favorite two were. I mean, I doubled up on Chicago Lows, and I have no double ups of anything in my collection. But for some reason, something said get 2 of those.
You see,
and I think
a monumental kick, a white cement 4 though. Like that's come on. I didn't have a white cement 4, in my collection anymore, bro. I needed that kick.
It's crazy though, because as much I like the shoe, but I'm glad I have it, but I'm not necessarily like my heart ain't skipping a beat for them joints.
Well, all right. Let me put it to you this way. And I'm saying this like all hype beast aside. So this is zero hype beast. I would take a white cement 4 over a brick by brick. But I would take an undefeated 4 over the white cement 4. So if I had a choice, like if I had a choice and someone was like, yo, white cement 4.
Wait, say that one more time.
I would take a white cement 4 over a brick by brick, but I would take the undefeated 4 over the white cement 4.
Yes. 100%. 100%, bro. Because like I said earlier, if they never dropped a brick by brick, no one's thinking about that shoe. If they never came out with it. But an undefeated, yeah, for sure. Definitely over white cement 4.
I would take undefeated over the white cement, yes.
Now, if they drop that damn off-white bread, yeah, well, that's a different story now.
That changes up the game.
They dropped that unicorn of a pair. They dropped that. I don't know what it is about that shoe that I love so much, but I'm telling you right now, that shoe is the unicorn of unicorns for me. I don't know. I have no idea why, but I'm telling you right now, they dropped that off-white bread for the game's over. So,
my man said, "Give it to me, baby."
They nothing. Nobody. Listen, bro. The only thing you could do is present to me a signed pair of 1985 Chicago's by Michael Jordan himself, bro.
He said, "That's it."
That's as close as it's going to get.
Yeah, no, hey,
Don't present to me no pigeon dunks, no Paris dunk, no Freddie dunks, none of that nonsense, bro. That's it.
right.
Oh, speaking of which, did you talk about them pigeons?
Mm-mm.
Do you even know the backstory to that?
Nope.
Oh, bro. So the guy who basically designed the pigeon dunks, like you know the backstory of the pigeon dunks, right? With the little pigeon on the side, the SB dunks, they're gray, they got an orange outsole.
I know the shoe, but I didn't know the story behind it.
Well, the guy who designed it essentially was out in New York City about a day or two ago, and he took a pair and he threw it over a traffic light, right? Well, some guy like got his friends together, put like these makeshift poles together and a ladder and all this stuff to get him off the light pole in New York City. So he gets him down, right? Bro, he ran him through the authentication. It was fake.
Oh, okay.
So now there's like this huge controversy as to why. I can't think of the guy's name. Damn, they said the dude's name. I can't think of the guy's name with that dunk. Chat, help us out. In other words, the guy who designed it took that pair. It was a fake pair. And I'm like, why the hell does my man got a fake pair of his own shoe? And, he could have like at least signed them or something. Then,
I mean, it was for decoration, right? It was supposed to hang around the light.
Hold up. Are we not done yet? Because after all the scrutiny about the situation, the dude himself stepped up to say something and he essentially said, and I paraphrasing here, does it matter what warehouse or what factory distributor they came from for the shoe? He's like, arguably, that guy is going to find more value in the story he gets to tell for that shoe than anything else. Jeff Staple, thank you. That was his damn name, Jeff Staple. Bro.
So ultimately, he's admitting the fact that it was a fake pair.
Well, he never actually said they were fake. He just said, what does it matter what warehouse or factory they came from? And I'm like, wait a second. What are you saying?
I mean, to me, that sounds like he's saying it doesn't matter. It's a fake pair or not. I mean, that's how I interpret that.
But it's like
the story behind it, the meaning, the sentimental value behind it is greater than whether the shoe is real or not. That's how I'm processing that statement. I mean,
that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, so it's like, well, it matters because I still, hey, bro, cool story, but can I still get a real sneaker? That'd be my take on it.
Yeah, like it'd be dope that if the shoe being fake, bro. If he had signed the shoe, but they were still fake, to me, that's better than just taking a fake pair and just throwing them. Because anybody can do that.
I agree.
Anybody can step out there and throw a pair of quote unquote perceived $30,000 dunks over the damn traffic light.
Yeah.
And be like, first come, first serve, whoever can get them. And it turns out to be fake. You stop in traffic for some fake shoes. I'm surprised your boy ain't go back and throw them bitches. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Throw them Jones right back over the light. I caught myself.
To your point, right? To your point, right? I can see, yes, if he would have signed them, at least having a signed fake pair still. This is funny to say. It still authenticate the fakes.
I mean,
because it's a signed fake pair, so now the fake pair is authenticated with his signature. If that makes sense, you know what I mean. So yes,
but that's going to hold more weight. Okay, so let me ask you this. Right? Remember when they did the movie Air? right?
Uh-huh.
And Ben Affleck was going around doing the interviews. And remember when he had the Chicago custom Travis Scott
Yeah,
reverse
yeah,
high?
I remember that. I
Okay.
remember that.
Now we all know they ain't never made that shoe.
Mm-hmm.
But if Ben Affleck himself presented them to you and said, "Yo, I'm giving you my custom shoes I have made
Correct.
for the," now you're looking at a piece of actual memorabilia that, you know what I'm saying? Like
I
there
hear you.
was, we know the shoe was never necessarily made by Nike, but it was made in commemoration of the movie that he starred in. And guess what? They came directly from Ben Affleck. That's obviously going to hold weight
Solid point. That is a
versus
solid point.
my man going out there and saying, "Well, Jeff Staple threw this fake pair over the light pole for me to get down."
Right. Right. Because in the
As
interim,
a, as,
anybody can have a fake pair and say this is the shoe. I mean, okay.
as like a PR stunt, essentially.
Correct. Yep. Yep. I dig it. I dig it.
So I have 0 Jordan 4 or Nike Dunks out of 100 shoes. I never follow the crowd.
Hey, Michael, you like what you like. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna straight up. You like what
All
you
right,
like.
I got a good question for you, Mr. Think.
What up?
If it wasn't for content creation, what silhouette would you actually buy more of?
You said, well, I buy I buy what I like too, though. Which is why I don't get everything. I still buy what I like. If I was to buy a hype kick, I wouldn't keep it. So if I buy a hype kick for content creation, I wouldn't keep the shoe.
Okay. So
like,
I'll tell you mine.
What is it?
Air Force Ones.
So you wear Air Force Ones like that?
I have a few, but if I had more room, and if it wasn't for like, you know, wanting to do the content creation like that, there's a lot of Air Force Ones that dropped that I'm just like, yo, I really like those.
Wow, that's that. I mean, I'm surprised you don't buy them more. You know what I mean? So you don't buy them just because of content creation.
It is that in the room, right? Like, listen, like I just got those. I should be receiving tomorrow another pair, but
I gotta drop my computer. Hold up.
Like the Oregon Air Forces, like I just really like them, and I feel like they come out with a lot of nice colorways and stuff like that. But the community as a whole has lost its luster when it comes to the Air Force One, the low Air Force One low.
The low. Have you? Well, yeah. Wow. And this is the only reason I'm asking, because to me that almost seems like a hindrance on you, for you not to be purchasing something that you actually really want to pick up.
Yeah, but see, the other part of me too is the I keep picking up shoes that I essentially missed out on as a kid too.
Yeah.
With a lot of the so that's the other situation. It's like, you know, all these shoes I missed out on as a kid. Mm-hmm. So again, so that kind of goes back to when you said that you would do like a white cement pour over a brick by brick. You know, there's a lot of Air Force Ones that I really like, but they don't necessarily have like nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
Or the unicorn, you know, type thing.
Right.
But
I don't know if that's my internet, but I'm lagging on my end.
You don't seem to be lagging to me. What?
Yeah, so I actually buy kind of like what I mentioned earlier, right? I remember earlier I was on this mid thing, so I picked up a bunch of mids.
Yeah,
I made
yeah, yeah.
videos on them. You know what I mean? And then I was like, I phased out of the mids and started going into the Jordan 1 lows. You know, so now I'm on my low thing now. You know what I mean? Of course, Jordan 1 highs is always like just a staple, but you know, I actually stopped the buying mids and switched over to lows because now I'm in like my low phase, highs and lows versus highs and mids. You know, but yeah, I actually still buy what, so like just as an example to kind of prove your point now. I'm still on the fence. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with these Pink Awake 5s. You know what I mean? Like I just might sell this kick. Not because there's anything wrong with it. You know what I mean? Not because I don't like the shoe. I don't wear pink like that. Like I just don't. I don't be rocking pink like that. And that is a heavy pink shoe. So
What are they going for?
probably about like $750. I haven't looked it up recently. Let me pull it up. See what StockX is saying. I think I got a size 13 or maybe a 12. Let me see. I got a size 13 in those.
You just want to flat out sell them, or maybe you want to wrap whatever goes off?
Well, I've thought about selling them because you know, I've kind of hinted that I'm gonna start a finance channel. I'm starting another channel, and I think this shoe would be perfect to you know, in addition to whatever I'm investing into, I think this shoe would be perfect to show the sale of this shoe and take my original investment and put it aside, right? So let's just say the 50 or whatever, put that aside here. Let me pull this up. So this is StockX, size 13. We're looking at the $695.
Hey, like I said, you can raffle the jokes off.
So we'll see. We'll see what I'll do. You know, with them. That don't necessarily mean I'm gonna get rid of them, but I mean, it's definitely not a shoe. It's not a shoe that I'm attached to. I'll flat out tell you, regardless of how much it's going for, I'm not attached to that shoe.
It's Christmas time, you know.
Well, this is another plan. This is another plan that I actually have for the channel. I want to create a higher tier channel membership, and that higher tier channel membership can have access to anything that I'm selling for below resale. So no matter what the shoe is, you can get it from me for below resale. No matter what the shoe is going for. So like just to give you an example, you know how your Jordan, the pale ivory,
Yeah.
elephant swoosh, let's just say right now it's going for $115. I'll sell them for $70 or something like that, or $80. So I'll sell it for below whatever the resale is. But Mr. Thing, it's a $180 shoe. That's not what it's going for. So you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of a way to, but I want to have like a higher tier membership, and anyone who's involved in this higher tier channel membership, you have access to my shoes for below resale, which means that you're gonna have instant equity. It's gonna be instant profit if you buy a shoe from me, instant, right out the gate. If I was to sell my brick by bricks, it'd be worth you buying it from me. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to make it worth your while. You know what I mean? I'm not greedy. One thing I'm not, I got the shoe for retail, right? I paid $257 after taxes for that pink. It's a $700 shoe. And truth be told, you know, on GOAT, it's gonna be more than that. You add in the fees and all that stuff, and you know we're already up there.
So you don't plan on wearing your brick by bricks?
I'm not saying that. Well, like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't no shoe safe around me, bro. It's a sneaker. Like, whenever I put on like my business hat, like it's a shoe, bro. I can watch this, and this is kind of like the strategies that I'm gonna share when I start this finance channel. Let's talk about the brick by bricks. I got those for retail. It was what, 200 and what, 20, 225? $225 sneaker, right? It's an $800 sneaker now. I can take this shoe, sell it, take the original $225, put that on ice to buy another shoe with. Take this $500, $560, put it into the stock market, flip that money, that $560, and then go buy a brick by brick again for $800 or $900. I still have money set aside for another shoe. I doubled the money and I got the sneaker back. That's going to be the concepts that I'm going to be sharing on this finance channel. In turn, I'm getting sneakers for free. So when someone says, you crazy if you spend $1,000 on it, I ain't buying no sneaker for $2,000. Yeah, me neither. I got it for free. That's the concept behind it. But I still got a $2,000 shoe. But the concept is, I ain't spending no $2,000 for a shoe neither. Are you crazy? I did not spend $2,000 for that shoe. I got it for free. And those are gonna be concepts that I'm gonna share on this finance channel.
I think the main thing with a situation like that is people understand the risk.
So when it comes to the finance part of it, yes, they can understand the risk. But when it comes to flipping a shoe, I mean, your profit is already there. I mean, like straight up, your profit is there. Like,
So, correct. So, but the thing is you come back to it, and now it's more than even what you sold it for.
Which is fine. Remember.
So in that
doubled the
aspect,
money. I already doubled up. That 500 already turned into 1,000. I already picked up another shoe. The original investment, the 225, already went to going to another shoe.
Yeah, but essentially you're paying more money than to get it back, right?
I already got another shoe, bro.
What do you mean? What other shoe? Oh, you're just using the money to buy a totally different. Well, you said to go back and get the brick by brick.
No, what I'm saying is I paid $250 for the brick by brick, right?
Yeah.
I sell it for $800. There's $550 profit.
Profit, yeah, correct.
This is the profit. This is what I could pay for the shoe.
So you made your money back plus.
I put this money right here, the 225. I put it on ice to go buy another shoe. I take the 550, flip that, make $1,000, $1,200 out of it, right? This turns to $1,200. Now, even if the brick by brick costs $1,000, I got $200 that's still invested. I go get the brick by brick again. I got $200.75 to go buy a different sneaker. It's a come up any way you slice it. Now I got the shoe back. I got $200 in investment, and I got another sneaker with the $250 from the original investment. It's a come up all the way across the board. So when someone says you're crazy for spending, I ain't never going resale and buying a shoe aftermarket, whatever. Because for you, maybe you got to work a ton of overtime and it's going to take you 2 months to come up with $1,000 to spend on a sneaker, when in all reality, I'm getting the sneaker for free. And that's the core difference right there. I'm not working any extra overtime. I'm not taking any money out of no budget, whatever. I flipped the sneaker. I sold it. I invested it, made the money back, 2, 3, 4x the money. And then, yes, I'll come back and pick up the kick again if I really want it. And it was all for free. That's what I'm saying. It changes like the whole dynamic of anything that we're doing. That's the power of investing. That's it. That's the power of it. You put your money to work for you. We work really hard for money. We got to put our money, in a position to work hard for us. That's the beauty of it. Can a trade go against you? Yes. That's the risk that you're talking about. You want to play safe? Go into an index fund. Put in S&P 500, man. Get your little 10, 15% annually, and that's it. That's all you get on it. Play it safe if you want to. But I can promise you this. Any money you put inside of a shoebox, congratulations, because you know how to save. So saving is very important. But outside of that one factor, it's not a wise thing to do. Don't keep money in the shoebox. It depreciates because of inflation. That $100 that you put in right now today, it's not going to have the same value next year in the summertime because gas is going to be more, milk, eggs, cheese, everything's going to be more. So you're going to be able to buy less with that same amount of money. It's not a good move to keep money in the shoebox. It's not.
Inflation.
But how many people know this? That's the question. How many people actually know this?
I think people know it, but it's like, it's not, in a lot of our communities, we don't necessarily grow up talking about it in that aspect. So a lot of people don't understand it. And when they don't understand something, they fear it and stay away from it.
Because they don't know.
That's exactly what I said.
They say knowledge is power. Knowledge is the accumulation of facts. That's what knowledge is. Knowledge isn't opinions. Knowledge is the accumulation of facts. Knowledge is power, right? They don't know. You're right. They don't understand it because they don't even know it. People think that the word ignorance, people think that being ignorant is a bad word. I ain't ignorant. If you don't know something, you're ignorant. I didn't know that. Yeah, you were ignorant to it. And it's not a bad word. You didn't know. It's okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know the story behind the pigeons, bro. You asked me a question. I was like, nah, I didn't. I don't know. I was ignorant to the history on it and what happened. It's not a bad thing. So you're right. I mean, people do, when it comes to money, I understand it. I understand people, look, people work hard for their money, man. So, you know what I mean? They're going to want to play it super safe, like super duper safe. I understand that.
Facts.
I totally understand that. I also understand that super safe doesn't take you to the next level. I understand that too. If I was playing the YouTube channel super safe, I would have quit a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because that's how difficult it was to get monetized. Oh, there was nothing safe about it.
YouTube don't make it easy.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. I mean, I'm just being transparent, right? I'm just being honest, right? That was the whole purpose of this stream. That's the whole purpose of being on here, to say thank you, because like Lou, truth be told, y'all, you included, like it's literally the whole tribe has helped this monetization come to fruition. It wasn't just me. I could stream 24/7, bro. If y'all don't tap in, if you don't jump up on a panel and make it easier, so I don't got to be sitting here by myself talking and all that stuff. If y'all don't tap in, man, it goes nowhere. That's all. It's just another video floating around on the internet. That's all it is. I mean, straight up. Like, I'm grateful, fam. When I tell you I'm grateful, I am grateful for the fact that we have an audience and that we have a platform that we get up here and be ourselves, man, and all that. Like, I'm grateful for it. Like, no lie, I'm grateful for it. I don't think this feeling is really ever going to go away, to be honest with you. I'm grateful. It's always love, man. Like, I'm grateful. I am.
100%. Well,
I am grateful.
I'm going to drop off.
No, it's all good. It's all good, man. I'm believe it or not. Look, make money. I mean, bro, that is a hard fact. And you want to know another one too, because this is one to where, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's true. A lot of people don't like to make it seem like it's true, but here goes another one. It takes money to make money. It does. Now, it don't take a lot, but it does take. Look, we're not magicians, man. We're not over here pulling $100 bills out of our shoes, right? Just like, right? Like, nah, man. I mean, you need to have something to get started. It's true.
Yeah.
You need to have something. If you're gonna start a business, you gotta have something. Even if I'm just talking about starting an LLC and getting tax ID numbers and getting insurance, and you gotta have something. Like, literally, you gotta have something. So, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But Lou, thanks for tapping in, my brother, man. I mean, like, I can't slack. It's video making time. I gotta make a video.
Okay.
I gotta make a video. Maybe I'll do the Nigel One Lows next. The Better Times. Maybe I'll do that next. I know it's an old shoe now, you know what I mean, but I'm still gonna make the video.
I
Why not?
mean,
I'm still gonna
screw,
drop the video.
bro. Like I just put out a couple old, quote unquote, old shoes too.
Right.
Screw it. You
For
know,
sure.
somebody will find that video and find it of value. So,
For sure.
bro, I really didn't. Yo, them Jordan 1 sales, man, them things are so nice, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin the block on those. I want a pair of those.
Don't Nike be sometimes, bro. They just drops out of nowhere, and if they just gave it its own time period, it probably would have done better. But you sandwiching that shoe in between
Correct.
Gammas and Black Cats and like.
I felt that about quite a few shoes this year, fam. To where number one, it's a nice shoe. It just wasn't needed. We didn't need it.
Right.
It
it.
was an unnecessary drop. Like, we did not need that shoe.
Yeah.
Beautiful shoe. Gerald Whiteman in the bill. What up, fam? Thanks for tapping in. We actually about to boogie here in a minute. But JR, as of yesterday, your boy officially got monetized. So I wanted to jump on here, man, and just kind of share this milestone with the people, with the family. You know what I mean? So I just, like straight up, I just wanted to get on here, man, and just share it. I'm still gonna be doing my lives when I have time, all that good stuff, But when I get off of here, I'm about to make a video. If I hurry up and make it, I'll probably drop it within the next day or so. You know what I mean? Try to get this. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. So I'm here for it, which is funny because just to tell you real quick, I know everybody heard it 17 times already, but this was a 3-year journey, bro. I was an intern on YouTube for 3 years, and finally, it's here. So I'm grateful.
I got a question. With what the pickup times are looking like on Saturday, how long are we going for?
I can't go long at all. Pause, because I don't like the way that sounded. I don't like the way that sounded. So we're gonna take that back. Here we go.
You gonna be getting them Cialis.
All right. I have work on Saturday, and I have work up in Fort Collins. So I have to get off extremely early because Fort Collins is about, I don't know, for me in a moving truck, it's going to be like an hour and a half drive out there, depending on traffic. So I have time frames anyway, to where I'm thinking I might call my customer tomorrow and push the move back a little bit so I can just sneak out to JD Sports just to grab my pair. Because if I don't do that, I'm not going to be back town on time.
Well, do you think maybe you want to, if you get that ship to me option, secure that up tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because with DSG, I normally don't do the ship to me.
I was talking about JD.
Oh, you're talking about JD. But I usually don't. All right, I have a pair. I got one pair guaranteed locked in, like guaranteed. You know what I mean?
But are you gonna be able to get to it?
Oh nah, I'll make it happen. I did I did it with the Black Cats. Like, I went to my move late, bro, to go pick up these shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, am I gonna get in trouble?
Yeah.
I'm grateful for my customers, but I'm kind of like the owner, right? I mean, I get there, and I said that respectfully. I called them and told them, I was say, hey, I got some errands to run, and they were cool, obviously. But I mean, it's not like, it's not like I get in trouble, right? So, I mean, hey, I gotta go. I gotta get these kicks, and I'll be out on the move. I'll be there. I'll be there. Yep. Ohio said, y'all think these Gammas are selling out?
I do. I think these Gammas are going to be a pretty decent mover come Saturday. You'll have a few scattered pairs on Sunday.
I think it's going to be an easy cop for the day of. I wouldn't go, to your point, Lou, I wouldn't go like strolling in there like next week, like Monday, Tuesday, and be like, hey, what size you got? Because I wouldn't sleep on it like that. But if you
For
put in your footwork, I don't see why. I think there's gonna be a lot of dubs. I think people are gonna be doubling, tripling up if they want to. That's what I think.
yo, I think when
For
I
the
go to pick up my
footworkers,
pair,
for the footworkers.
so chat, do some of y'all really think about the shoes you're gonna wear to go pick up another shoe? Let me know. Because I'm really like, maybe I'll throw on my 2013 pair to pick up the 2025. I usually don't even think about that. I just be finding something and go, all right, let me throw these on real quick.
Yeah, he said.
But I know
You're gonna
some
be
people
working.
that do that.
Yeah,
Like Jay does that a lot
yeah,
sometimes. Like he'll have a specific shoe, he'll go pick another shoe up in.
right. Yeah, I do know some people that do that. I've actually done it in the past, but I do have work, so nah, I'm gonna have on like Flu Game 12s or some Jordan 2s. I'm gonna have work shoes on for sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna answer this question. I know you said you want the boogie, so if you want to bounce, I'm gonna talk to JR about this.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can answer that too, but I do gotta go. So
Yeah, do your thing, bro.
JR, I'll get with you, bro.
All right, fam.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Congratulations again to Mr. Think finally hitting that monetization milestone. You know what I'm saying? So continue to tap in. Make sure y'all check us out. One Pet at a Time podcast this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern. You know, so long as nothing goes down, we should be good to go this Saturday.
Yes, sir.
But appreciate y'all, man. We'll check you all soon. All right. Peace.
Thanks for tapping in late.
Yep. One.
Yep. All right, JR. Let me answer this. All right. He said, "What's one piece of advice that you can give that's not a generic answer about how you built your following to get monetized over 3 years?" Oh man, that is a great question. Let me start by saying I am huge when it comes to like research. I'm like one of those like research junkies. I'm I'm like the climb down, jump down the rabbit hole. I research, practice. That's me like all day long. This is what happens behind the scenes. So here goes my answer. You truly, and this isn't just for YouTube, but this is like life. If you want to exceed at something, if you want to be good at anything, you have to go above and beyond. And when I say above and beyond, I'm talking about like I've missed birthday parties because I had to work, and then you know what I mean, and that's how I was able to get a pair of shoes or multiple pairs of shoes, whatever, because I had to skip on a 4th of July barbecue in order to come home and make some content. Like and I'm not saying you, so this isn't directed towards you. I'm just gonna say you. When you're sleeping, I'm making YouTube videos. When you're partying at the bar and drinking and having fun, I'm researching stuff about the stock market and how to become a better content creator. That's what's going on behind the scenes that people don't get to see, right? So when the success comes, some people might even think it's a fluke or, oh, that must be easy or whatever. It's like, nah, man, it wasn't nothing easy about it. I put in countless hours and times and stuff behind the scenes in order to become good at something. When it comes down to a following, this is what I honestly feel when it comes down to following. And then I'm going to talk about YouTube just a little bit. A good leader don't pick their followers. A good leader does not pick. We ask, hey, like and subscribe, you know what I mean? Whatever, I appreciate you, boom, boom, boom. But like the moment somebody comes to you and be like, you follow me, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm good. Or you might be like, cool, because I wanted to follow you. But my whole point is like a good leader don't pick their followers. Let me tell you what a good leader does. A good leader leads from the front and the followers just follow. And every once in a while you turn around and take a look and be like, some people back there. I like old school war flicks. And I'm gonna give you an example. With the old school, I'm talking about like the old school. You look at the Bravehearts and all that stuff. Pick any good war film. I'm gonna tell you right now, it doesn't matter like the era. You have the leader. He get up on front on his horse, right? He come up like, and the leader is up there like this, and he stands in front of his whole crew, and he's looking at the enemy. And this is the leader. This is the main guy. He pulls his sword out. He unsheaths it. Shing! And he goes, ah! And he's riding that horse straight into the enemy. What do you think everybody behind him, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to go charging because they see the leader going into battle. And everybody who's behind, man, this is like a kamikaze mission. Like, we know some things are about to go down, but my whole point is the leader is leading from the front. The followers are just following. You feel me on that? Don't worry about the followers. All you got to do is just make content, stay consistent, be passionate and good about what you like to do. And I promise you, I remember I got a video about my first 100 subscribers. My daughter and my niece, my daughter, her name is Jada, and my niece, her name is Samaya. My daughter and my niece was my third and fourth subscribers to this channel. They were number 3 and number 4. I legit had 3 subscribers when my daughter signed up, and then my niece, I had 4. And y'all should have seen me. I was like, oh snap, I got 4 subscribers. Like, oh snap. I made a video about my first 100 subscribers. And I had no idea where the next 100 would even come from. I had 100. I was like, wow, 100 people are following me. I had no clue where the next 100 would come from. Good looking out. He said biggest for you for staying true and staying consistent. Good looking out. And because I had said this earlier, fam, what you see, my name is Derek, by the way. I said that on the live stream earlier because people's like, yo, Mr. Think, I never knew your name, right? But people call me Mr. Think. Like, even when I go out to like sneaker pickups and when people see me or whatever, they're like, Mr. Think. And I'm like, huh? You know what I mean? Like sneaker cons and all that stuff. When you see me, like what you see right here is what you get in real life. Like, this is me, right? Truth be told, I'm a whole lot more authentic on YouTube than I am when I'm working, because when I'm working doing a move, I got to be professional, right? I have customers, I got clients, you know what I mean? So I wear my J's when I go to work and all that stuff. I have a crew of guys that work, all that stuff, right? I still have a bunch of fun because I'm like a big kid at heart, you know what I mean? I'm a grown man, but I'm a big kid at heart. I like to have a lot of fun, right? But here on this platform, I get to be me. Yes, there's YouTube rules and guidelines or whatever, you know what I mean? But I get to be me on this platform. So be yourself, be authentic. I think drawn to people. I can actually prove that. I can prove that. Have you ever worked with somebody like a coworker and you don't really like them? Just to be honest, you don't really like them, but they grow on you over time because you're around them all the time. Like they're like, man, I never used to get along with Johnny, and now we be taking lunches together. Come to find out, he likes sneakers just like me. He likes cars just like me. He likes bowling just like me. He's a drummer just like me. Like, yeah, I like this dude. I didn't like him when I first met him, but we got a lot of things in common or whatever. You know, people can grow on you, you know, and so when it comes down to this whole content creation thing, I truly believe that subscribers, having a high amount of subscriber count is a vain metric. And what I mean by that is I don't really think it's really that important. I think there's some bragging rights attached to it, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's important. Focus on just perfecting your craft. I'm constantly perfecting my craft. I don't even want to say it. I'm gonna show y'all how difficult it was for me to become monetized. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna show you. Give me a second. I'm pulling up my my channel behind the scenes here, so I can share the link. What is this? My bad. I'm over here. Oh, all right. I know what happened. I know what happened. All right, stand by. Just give me 1 sec here. But what I'm gonna pull up is I'm literally gonna show like how difficult it was for me to get monetized with the YouTube monetization program. I'm on this 3-year journey right now. All you need is the first step of monetization is 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch time hours within a 1-year time frame, and that unlocks super chats. That's where people can donate and give you money, your super thanks, super chats, or whatever. Or you can have 3 million short views within a 90-day time frame, which is, unless you're going viral with your shorts, it's not as easy as it sounds, or whatever. All right. Outside of that, that's the first stage of monetization. The second stage of monetization is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and this is all within a 365-day time frame, or 10 million short views within a 90-day time frame. Once again, Crystal was on here earlier. Her YouTube channel is Crystal Reborn Dolls. She actually hit monetization by getting 10 million short views. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's almost like unicorn status. It ain't as easy as it sounds. That's that. All right. Let me share this screen real quick. I don't know, my computer's moving like really slow right now. All right, so hopefully the stream isn't lagging too bad. Neighborhood, what's good with you? What's good? Look, King Mighty said, look, be yourself, be you, no matter what. Keep grinding. 100%. Lock in, level up, never fold. Stay focused, stay moving, no matter, bro. Like, I know that sounds like cliche-ish, but it's absolutely true. Like the only way, I honestly feel, you know, it's, especially if you're constantly improving, the only way you don't get monetized is if you quit. Statistically speaking, they say a lot of people kind of quit. Like, a lot of people don't even hit 1,000 subscribers because the metrics is actually pretty difficult. It's not, I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy to do. I watch all of these YouTube gurus. Oh, I got monetized in 21 days. Good for you. I'm in year number 3, bro. Good for, I'm not saying that, watch this. I'm not even saying that to be a hater. I'm not even a hater. I'm like, yo, good for you. Because that is not the standard. That is not, oh, man, that is not the standard. Some people can turn on their camera and just go viral. Must be nice. You know, this whole process can be discouraging at times. Now me, I ain't gonna lie. I think a little bit different. I'm really big on like analytics. So I think differently when it comes to certain things. So me personally, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I kind of torture myself. I intentionally take a harder path when it comes to succeeding at things. I do that on purpose. I don't know why I do it, but I challenge myself in harder ways. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can easily have 10,000 subscribers. I'm talking about like this. I can easily have 10,000 subscribers the moment I start dropping nothing but short videos. It's a super fast way to get subscribers. It's a very fast way to get subscribers. The problem is long form content pays more than short form content. Statistically speaking, it does. It pays more. All right. I was able to get my channel up. This is my channel behind the scenes here. This is called YouTube Studio. My computer's moving like super slow. I'm just trying to make it to where it's really not letting me zoom in too much. Hopefully y'all can see that decently, just decently. All right. But I wanted to show you this. I'm going to go to my all-time stats. So like I said, you need 4,000 watch time hours in order to become monetized. I'm going to go over here. This metric is called lifetime. And I want you to see this. Why are you moving so slow? my computer's moving like super slow right now. Because it's still showing me my channel views, but it's not showing me. Come on. Come on. But you can still kind of see it in like the center of the screen here. This thing is getting worse. But you can kind of see it right here. Right here, I have 9,800 total hours right here. What that means is, like, no lie, Ohio, thanks for tapping in. Get some rest. Appreciate you though. Thanks for joining the stream. I have 9,800 hours. You only need 4,000 a year. So this goes to show you, I literally doubled the amount of hours that was the requirement for YouTube's monetization. I had to work twice. This is proof. I had to work twice as hard, because what that means is throughout the previous years, I've gotten really close to monetization, and then I started losing hours. So let me tell you what that means. Let me run to some comments real quick here. That's my other phone, neighbor superstar Wayne. Okay. Good looks. Thanks for tapping in. Okay, nice. Look. He said, yeah, my boy's son went viral last night at the Raptors game for dancing, and people are jealous. LOL. Do you understand how perfect things need to be for someone to go viral? Man, going viral puts a lot of stress on you. Let me talk about going viral. I never wanted to watch this. I never wanted to go viral before I got monetized, because if you go viral before you get monetized, that helps you to get to monetization. And then after you get to monetization, it's a whole new process. Like, this is the beginning of the journey. As excited as I am right now, I understand, like, all of the work that I put in, and I put in a lot of work to get monetized. Like, no lie, I went ham. But all of the work that I put in to get monetized now is gone. I've reached a milestone. So now it's almost like climbing up to the top of a mountain, and you get to look down and be like, wow, look where I've come from. This is amazing. That was a tough climb. And then you turn around and there's another taller mountain, and you're like, all right, let me get my gear. That's where I'm at. Like, no lie, I'm literally sitting there like, wow, I made it. And then you look around and you see nothing but taller mountains around you, and you're like, all right, well, this is what's next, right? But this is why I didn't want to go viral. I don't know if people know this, and I'm not complaining. This is just a full transparency, and I don't hear many people talking about this, neither what I'm about to say. I'm really big when it comes to analytics. Everyone's YouTube channel is monetized. That's number one. Everyone's YouTube channel is monetized. You have advertisers that pays YouTube to put their ads, right, if you want to call them commercials, on people's channels. When you have YouTube Premium, you get to skip the ads, but that's you. I have YouTube Premium. That's me paying YouTube to skip ads. But ads is on everyone's channel. You're not eligible to collect any of this money because you have to meet YouTube's requirements. So what that means is these advertisers that's paying YouTube to put their commercials on your channel, YouTube collects 100% of this ad revenue that's being generated or being given to them. When you finally meet the YouTube metric, YouTube goes, all right, congratulations. We'll give you 55%. We're still going to keep 45%, which is fair because we are on their platform. Look, I'm not complaining. This isn't a complaint. I'm telling you all, like, this is the behind the scenes things, right? YouTube collects 45% of it, and they give you, the creator, 55%. You get a little bit over half, which is fine. But my point is, for the 3 years that I've had my channel, ads have been on my channel. I just wasn't collecting from it. I wasn't collecting from it. So all that means is I was an intern for YouTube for 3 years. That's what it means. And I am no longer an intern. You want to know what's so dope, JR? I shared this earlier. Within the one day that I've turned on monetization to my channel, yesterday I made like $1.20, and I was so excited because I was like, wow, I just made my first buck. Now they have like minimum thresholds, meaning you have to meet like a $100 threshold before they, pay out whatever. They're not going to send you a dollar check or deposit, $1.20 into your account, however how you set it up to be paid. But it was just a mere fact of like, wow, after 3 years of hard work, I already made $1. So to me that's huge, right? That's just huge. It felt like I've already made $1 after 1 day of being monetized, And like I know someone's gonna be like, so what? But I'm like, nah, like finally all of this hard work has paid off. I've been on this stream for almost 3 hours. Family, when I get off this stream, I started playing this game, when I have time. It's called Dead by Daylight. I play Xbox when I have time, but my time be scarce. My wife was on the stream earlier. My wife's upstairs. She's probably sleeping now. My kid's upstairs. I don't think my daughter's sleeping. Actually, my son, he went to go see his girlfriend, so he's not even home. But I put time into this. When I get off this stream, whatever time it is, because I'm not tired, as you can tell, I'm not sleepy. When I get off this stream, I could easily turn on my Xbox and get it in with my boys who's gaming right now. But I'm not. I'm gonna make another video about these Nigel unloads. I'm gonna make some more content. And this is the behind the scenes stuff that this is the grind that it takes in order to be extraordinary, in order to go above and beyond. Like this is the grind. You remember the story with Kobe Bryant? You hear these countless stories when people be like, man, I went to the gym, I got there like an hour early. Kobe was already there in full-blown sweat. Yep. And then when practice was over, I grabbed my bag and bounced. I still heard a ball dribbling, and I look around. Kobe was in there by himself, working out after the practice. Yep. This isn't a drag on AI, because I really do like Allen Iverson. I do. But remember, Allen Iverson was the same person who was like, practice? You're talking about practice? You're talking about practice? Remember, that was AI, right? That was AI. We talking about practice? Car guy in the bill. What up, fam? Yow. What up? What up? But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. I really wanted to get on here and share this victory, because like, no lie, y'all, like I mean this with my whole heart. Y'all are the ones who got us there. This isn't a solo mission or a solo journey, right? I got 9 people watching the stream right now. Throughout the course of the night of me being on, there's been a couple of 100 people that's come in and out. If it wasn't for that, man, I mean, like, I would have never met this metric, because you can make the best videos or the crappiest videos in the world. If nobody watches it, it goes nowhere. So it doesn't even matter at that point. Like, it literally don't even matter. He said, I just got to the crib. I don't own that work. Yes, man. Rest up, brother. Thanks for tapping in. It's good seeing you. But when it comes to like this whole YouTube thing, like, I highly encourage, number one, I got anybody's back. If you want to get monetized, or if you're thinking about starting a channel, I mean that. I'm not just saying that just because it sounds good. Like, I literally mean that. I will find the time to get on the phone with you and talk to you, or help you set up stuff, or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? For anyone who's looking to get started, into content creation, I'm not saying I'm the man. I'm not saying none of that stuff. Like, straight up, I know I don't got the dopest videos. Like, the videography that Jada Sneaky guy got, I'm telling you right now, like his editing and all is off the hook. It's off the hook, right? Like, I know I don't have the dopest videos, but I'm also me. I had a few people tell me, a few of like my friends back in New York, they were like, AOD, like truth be told, he was like, my brother-in-law actually said this to me. He has like a whole group of his friends that they every Sunday they go hoop and do all types of stuff. And he was like, yo, we put your video on, we watch your video, and then we'll talk about it or whatever. And I was like, oh snap, like thanks, and like good looks, you know what I mean? And he was like, yo fam, people get connected to you. Let's be honest, like let's be completely honest. If you know about sneakers, or if you are in this field, we already know everything about the sneaker. You don't have to watch my review, right? You know about it. You know if you're getting a sneaker or not. You know, you don't gotta watch 17 different reviews about a sneaker. You really don't. Everybody's already watching Wear Testers and Fomer Simpson and Jay the Sneaker Guy, and he got kicks, and everyone's the vintage. Tony D2 Wild, everybody's watching all of the bigger, myself included. I watch all of those guys too. I don't watch Jay the Sneaker Guy as much, no hate, but because I gotta make my own content, you know what I mean? But I watch Wear Test, I watch all of the bigger guys. Skip Goes Hard, dude is funny. I watch all of these people as well. I follow all of these people. I watch all of their content, including my guys, Wear Your Kicks 26, Jay Elevate, and King Midas, Kicknology, Plenty Hardaway. I watch even my own people. I do all of that. I make time for all of that. But at the end of the day, you ain't really drawn to no sneaker. It's the person. So here goes a golden nugget behind business. A lot of people think that when it comes to business, it's all about making money. It's not. Building business is all about relationships. When you build relationships with people, money is always exchanged in relationships. When I say always, money is always exchanged. You build a relationship with somebody, and eventually there's going to be some sort of money flow that's going to happen. Whether y'all are making money together or you're exchanging money amongst yourselves or whatever, but there's always money exchange. It just does. And that comes at the cost of relationships. So if you focus on building relationships with people, literally everything else is going to follow. It'll follow. My bad. Let me get to some comments. Come over here, blabbering. All right. He said, I'm going to rock my Nordwalk tomorrow. They so fire, bro. Yeah, them joints is clean. Gerald said, very good point, bro. Yeah, them SB Dunks is tough, man. Kicking Trip said, word, it's about how to connect with you. Hard facts, fam. Hard facts, man. Thanks for tapping in too, bro. Like, watch this. I'm gonna use Kicking Trips as an example. This man has his own YouTube channel, a fly channel like that. But look at him. Look at what he's doing. He's pouring into here, and that's what he does. Like, he taps into one pair at a time. He's showing love. He's taking time out of his day, just like y'all. Right? I'm grateful. But this man, he got things to do, just like y'all. But yet, y'all are sitting here showing love, because when it comes to this whole algorithm thing and all that, this algorithm is pointing out people that's watching, right? How long they view duration, how long they stay and watch your content for. This algorithm is so smart. If you like the video, like, the algorithm takes your video and it takes your video and it disperses it to a small amount of people like this, right? And then time goes by and they see the reaction from it. They see how these people reacted to it. So they send it out to a bigger group of people, and they see how they reacted to it, and they send it out to a bigger. The algorithm is kind of funky on how it works. So even when people ghost watch, that means that they don't subscribe to your channel. All of that stuff really does help your channel. Like, it really does help. A lot of people be calling out ghost watchers. They'll be like, yo, my analytics told me that 80% of y'all ain't even subscribed to my channel. Y'all need to sub up. I honestly really don't care, but I'll be honest, I really don't care. Ghost watchers are watching my channel from behind the scenes, so I really don't even care, to be honest with you. Y'all can watch from behind the scenes and never hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. That's the most important part. You know what I mean? Is that people be watching my stuff. You know, so. But I do appreciate the love, for sure. Sauce Walker new music video. He said people buy from people they like, not because it's the least expensive or the best product. Car guy? Correct. For sure. I want to speak on that. I'll give you all a perfect example. A barber. Respectfully so, when you go to a barber shop, and this is applicable literally in every area of life. When you go to the barber shop, everybody there went to barber school. Everybody in that shop knows how to cut hair. Everybody. When you walk into the shop, you're gonna dap your barber up. Yo, what up? What's good? And he'll tell you, yo, I got 3 heads, before you waiting. You look around, there's 5 more barbers in there that got empty chair. All of these guys know how to cut hair. What are you gonna do? This is an interactive one. What are you gonna do? Somebody tap in and tell me what you're gonna do. Bingo. You're gonna sit and wait. These other barbers like, yo, I can hook you up right now. I got you. What up? I got you. You're gonna be like, nah, you got a relationship with this guy over here. Because when I sit in his chair, it's not about a haircut anymore. Throw the haircut out the window. It's not about the haircut. When I sit in his chair, we're gonna talk about sports. I'm gonna ask him how the wife is doing, how the kids doing, or anything that we talk about. Yo, did you get your classic car fixed? Did you replace that engine yet? Oh, that's dope. Oh, you got pictures? Relationship. It's not about a haircut. Anybody can cut my hair and line me up and trim. Anybody can do that. It's not about the haircut anymore. I got a relationship with this guy. And watch this. Or girl, whoever your barber is. And because I got a relationship with them, here it comes. I want to give you my money. Nobody else. I want to give you my money. I got a relationship with you. I want to give my money to you. Not him, not her, not them, whatever. I want to give you my money. Car guy said you're going to be loyal. That's exactly what it is. Because there's a relationship there. Or if you don't have a relationship with your barber, if it's just a haircut, because there's no relationship there, whenever you go there, you just sit and whoever can get you out the door the fastest. Yo, who got an empty seat? All right, yo, can you do this for me? Thanks. You pay him and you walk out the door. You know what I mean? Because there's no relationship. That's a golden nugget behind building business. People think that it's about money. Oh, I'm just want to make the money. Worry about the money, man. Don't worry about the money. The money comes. Just build relationships. That's all you got to do. Golden nugget in business. Car guy, I saw you posted something about sales. I've been in sales my entire life. I sold cars for 13 years. It's the first law in sales. Which is funny because my wife always tells me, like, baby, you can sell ice to an Eskimo. I really don't know where that came. I'll be honest. I really don't know where that came from. I don't know if that came from like my dad. I don't know if that comes from being a New Yorker, because living in New York, I'm like, man, look, for those of y'all that met New Yorkers, man, like they crafty, sleek, slick, Yo, I got these tickets right here, homie. Look, man, I ain't gonna have these all night. New York Knicks, you know them boys is on fire. Look, these tickets are going for $120 each. I'll hook you up right now for $95. Matter of fact, I like your shoes. I'll hook you up right now for $85, man. These are some good seats, right? Look it up on your phone. You looking at them, they're talking real fast. Right? You know what I mean? Like, You like Broadway shows too? Never been to one, have you? They got Disney on Ice. Kids love it. Boom, boom. And and the tickets are going to be fake, by the way. I ain't trying to play my city. I'm just saying. Look, that's how it is. The real slick talking. You know what I mean? Slick talking. He said, we city people grew up in the city around people all the time, chopping it up. So we're just personal people. We know how to talk. 100%. I mean, like, to back up what you're saying, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They real friendly out here in Colorado. Colorado got a whole new side of friendship to them that me being a New Yorker, when I first came out here, I wasn't used to none of that. Back home in New York, I know it's like this in Jersey and a lot of places on the East Coast. If you make eye contact with somebody, right? If you make eye contact with somebody, you give them a little head nod. They look at you back, and that's it. You know what I mean? You turn your head or whatever. You might be sitting on the bus, on the train, might be walking by a path. No, it don't really matter. Make a little eye contact with somebody, you give a little head nod. What up? And then, what up? What's good? Right? And that's it. Out here, man, these people will come up to you and be like, good morning, how you doing? And you're like, hello. You know, and they're like, oh my God, that is a nice hoodie. That's really nice. And you're like, don't touch me. People out here are a little bit too touchy and all that stuff. Oh man. Oh man. Super friendly. I'm like, all right. Have a good day. Good night. Like, good seeing you. But also, all jokes aside, watch this. You have to be what you seek. So if you want people to be respectful to you, you have to be a respectful person. If you're seeking a good, honest, like solid friend, you have a good, honest, solid, friendly person. You have to be what you seek because that's what you're going to attract. So that is very important, right? Like do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You know what I mean? Like take care of others, you know, pour into others and they'll pour into you. Be a giver. You know what I mean? Try to give more than what you receive. It'll come back around to you. It'll be, watch this. Everybody has a birthday. And one day it's going to be your day. One day everybody's going to come together for you. That's what this gathering is right here. Y'all are showing love and coming together for me because I hit this monetization mark and I'm grateful for that. This is my turn. This is my turn. Y'all ain't hating. Y'all, nah, screw this dude, man. Who do you think he is? Y'all ain't acting like that. Y'all are showing love. And guess what? I'm gonna show love right on back. I was there for Jay Elevate. He was the second person in the group. Because he was the second person in the group to get monetized. Hard facts. That's hard facts. Dang, it's 10 o'clock already. And I didn't eat. My daughter's texting me, telling me she's hungry. Let me see what she's talking. Let me see what she's talking about. All right. All right, family. Shout out to everybody who tapped into today's live, man. It is always love on this. And look, I appreciate y'all. I really do. I really do. I'm about to get up out of here. I will see y'all soon. I'm sure for those of y'all that want them into these gammas, these Yo Gamma Gammas, the shoe is looking tough. I got work on Saturday. I'm gonna have to work something out, man, because I'm gonna have to pick these kicks up. I'm not gonna chance that driving all the way out to Fort Collins, doing a move and come back in town. Nope, I ain't chancing that. I'm gonna have to work something out. But thanks for tapping in, man. Got some peace here, car guy. Be in touch. Enjoy those Norwalks, man. Yo, I'm gonna have to spend a block on those, man. There's so many shoes that I want. Gas station, salute. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all. Like I said, this is just the beginning, man. So look, I ain't going nowhere. I'm even gonna start another channel. I ain't going nowhere though. This is, you know what I mean? This is the first milestone, and I worked so hard for it. So it paid off, man. It paid off. Kicking Trips, my guy. Always a pleasure, man. Thanks for tapping in. Make sure you're tapping, man. Make sure you watch. Look, man. Look. His videos is like A1 sauce, man. I was showing it to my son actually the other day. Man, his videos are A1 sauce. My man will pull out a shoe, right? He'll pull out a shoe, and instead of just showing you the shoe, whatever, he got the sound effects like picture change. His editing is like A1, man. So shout out to King and Trish, man. Thanks for tapping in, man. It's always love on his end. I appreciate y'all. Jordan 4 Lakers are gonna be a double up. Yo, I saw pictures of that shoe today. That shoe is fire. 2026, man, is already. I don't know how is it doing it already. Like they already got their hand in my pocket. We still in 25. Christmas didn't even come yet. I'm like, I already got a hand in my pocket. So yeah, there's some gems dropping. I'm going to make another video, man. So keep an eye out for these Nigel 1 lows, if that's the shoe that I decide to make a video on. I got a couple of shoes here that I just never made videos on. So Jordan 1 low Obsidians. I'm looking at Union, Jordan 1 Unions. The Mexican 3s I got over. Man, I got. So I'll holler at y'all, man. There's always love in this end, man. And we out. I'll catch y'all on the next one.